Well, good morning, friends and family. This is Wander on day 111 of my Appalachian Trail journey. I'm here on Highway 17A. That's where I went day before yesterday, headed southbound. Today I'm crossing the street and heading over there once the traffic clears. So I've got a 17.7 mile day, lots of big ups and downs, some slick rocks to cross. It's supposed to rain all day, so I don't think I'll be making very good time today. It's going to be a slow hike today, but it is, we deal with what we're given, so that's what we're looking at today. So I will bring you back as we move along. There's Brother John, and so if I find something interesting, I'll bring it back. But like I said, it's going to be rainy all day, so I don't know how much recording I'll get. But with that being said, let's go. Okay, I've got a rock climb. You see a white blaze up there. I'm going to see if there's a easier approach to that. Actually, there's a white blaze here. Let me see if this works better. Oh, yeah. Okay. There may be I see a blue blaze, which may be a bypass. I'm going to try going up here a little bit. If it looks like it's too slick, then I'll turn around and take the bypass. Okay, I made it up here. A little bit of mist in the air. I feel it on me right now, but give you a view of this before I pick my way carefully across this rock face here. All right, I got to go down that way. Well, a couple of things bring you back here to talk about. A runner just passed me, running the trail. I've heard from one of the hikers that there's a guy out here who's trying to do the fastest known time, FKT, on the Appalachian Trail. A gal said it last year, yeah, in 24. Fastest known time, male to female. She said it last year, and so I guess there's a guy here now trying to beat that record. So anytime there's a record, you would have somebody out there trying to beat it, which is great. But anyhow, so I don't know if this was him or not, or if this is somebody else. Just running a local trail. But okay, got a turn here. So the started sprinkling. I can hear it in the trees overhead. So I got my umbrella up, as you notice. I've been smelling smoke too. I don't know if it's the fires from out of Canada or if somebody's got a local campfire going here somewhere, but I think it's been a local campfire would have passed already, but every now and then it comes back. So maybe something else. I made pretty good time for the first mile, and then started climbing over rocks and started climbing uphill, steeper climbs. All right, here's a sign for a shelter. That would be the Wildcat Shelter. It's down that way somewhere. North and south. So if you spend the night here and forget which direction you're going, there you go. Here's a nice little stream passing under a bridge that I get to walk across. All right. So far it's been pretty easy. Not too bad. Now I got a steep climb coming up. So let's see how that works. I just passed two trail maintainers. They're on their way out to work. They said there's a tree up here that you gotta climb over. They're gonna take care of that for us today. Fortunately, I'll probably beat them to it. But they gave me some trail magic, which is very nice of them. Gave me some Oreo cookies and a bottle of Gatorade. I don't usually drink too much Gatorade, but on the trail you need the fluids. Alright, there's a tent over there. Somebody's camping. So I'll probably sign off before I make too much noise going by. It's kind of a nice open area right here. Somebody dropped their dog poop there and never picked it up. Come on, people. Clean up after your dogs. It's not good enough just to put it in a bag. Nobody else wants to pick up that bag for you. Yep. There's a little PSA for you. Or a rant, whichever you want to call it. Okay, here's a nice little waterfall for you. Okay, so I just passed the falls and went across the river, which would have been appropriate, but I didn't see the turn. So took a few steps and like, okay, don't see any blazes. Somebody lost a scrunchie. Another view of the falls. But I gotta climb that up there. So here we are at the top of the falls. Well, I got to the top of this first major climb. Looks like, yeah, there's a logbook in there. There's a blue blaze that goes off that way. I don't know what for. But the white blaze goes off that way. Looks like they had a little fire up here. Doesn't look like it spread too far, just right here on the mountaintop. Alright, continuing on. There's a little pond there, if you can see that. And that fire did spread a little more than what I initially saw. Looks like it went along this ridge line for a bit. When I just came out on the top, I think the map calls this Mountain High Point. Not much to see here. Maybe if the sky was clear, you could see something off in the distance through the trees there. But anyhow, gotta go down. Here we got another boardwalk across a marshy, wet area. That little tiny stream, not much flow to it. I wouldn't want to drink out of that unless it was absolutely necessary. I do got to get water, but maybe a mile and a half, 2 miles up the road here yet. I don't have enough water to go almost 18 miles, and I just finished off my first bottle. So I got one bottle left, plus a bottle of Gatorade that was given to me. One of the smaller versions of the Gatorade bottles, but that won't last another 11 miles. So I will have to fill up. Oh, more boardwalks. Unfortunately, being wet, you can't go fast on them. You just got to be careful. Right here, road. So here's another little pond. Murky color. As we continue to walk along these planks, boardwalk. Okay. Alright. Haven't seen any dogs running loose on the trail lately, so hope not to. Here's a little river crossing here. Where's the trail? Well, I just got some more trail magic back there. There's a cooler that had some water in there, and I took one of the bottles and topped off mine. So, who put it there, thank you very much. But it's almost empty now. So I think about 11 miles to go yet today. All my water bottles are full right now. Later in the day, it seems like I start drinking more water, so hopefully I can pace it a little bit and make this last. My one bottle here looks kind of dingy. Got that bottle of Gatorade I was given. I poured it in and then added water to it. Gives a little bit of flavor to it, but all right. I got some rocks to maneuver around, so let me put this away for now. Okay, so I just got here and I see some blazes going up, and I gotta get up there somehow. So I almost walked past this without stopping. Alright, I've got to climb over this jumble of rocks to get up there. And you can see the arrow there. So that's the way I got to go. So here's a little water crossing. Goes down and feeds that lake down there, I believe. Some people say that when this further, if you had a lot of rains, this water gets too high and these rocks get underwater, but it doesn't appear to be the problem today. So I'm going to put the phone away and tiptoe across there. So here's a better view of that lake that river we just crossed feeds into. And a duck out there. Goes along here and continues on up there for a ways. Okay, I just got to thinking, as big as that lake is, it may be a reservoir or something like that, and the name of it is Little Dam Lake. So I guess it is a reservoir or a man-made lake. I don't know what they'd want out of there. It's pretty swampy. Yeah, a lot of lily pads and other stuff like that growing in it like a swamp. So what the purpose of that lake is, I don't know. But it's there. It's got a name. Eight and a quarter miles to go. It is, I don't know what time it is. 10:42. Been on the trail for just under 5 hours. Over halfway done. Should be, if I can keep from getting slowed down by the trail, about a 9-hour day. But the trail has not been conducive for high-speed walking today. A lot of ups and downs. Not just small ups and downs, big ups and downs, so it takes time to cover those and And the ups and downs have big rocks to climb over, as you've seen. So I came out of the woods over there, and there's a sign on the across the way that says turn this way. So I came this way, but I was trying to find where to go back in. I finally just walked down far enough and seen this on the ground pointing in. There's a white blaze there. So not very well marked where to turn in at. You gotta be watching. Okay. Time to start a climb again. Well, another climb, another view. And I'm still going up. Fortunately, there's enough. The rain has stopped enough that these rocks are dry, so I can get traction on them. So I don't have to worry about slipping, as long as my boots are dry too. Okay, just come over this rocky thing, trying to find my way, and let's see what see right there. Yeah, he's a good distance away, so he's not a threat, and I'm not going that way. So I'll leave him be. Okay, I just came from that way, and I came down to this ravine, and I'm supposed to go down this side and go back up that side. And let's see if we can find a way down. I think down around this way, then back. Looks like the best bet. Well, I just came out in the open, and you can see the freeway down there. I think I'm going down that way eventually today. Let's see, which way do I go? Oh, there's a blaze there. Okay. Down. Okay, great. Okay. Now I get to go down this. Somewhere along here, there's something called Agony Grind. Don't know what that is. I just seen it on the map. And so, I don't know if I'm there yet, or it's still coming. All right. Okay. Welcome to Harriman State Park. I see a white blaze down there, so I guess we get a little roadblock for a minute. There's train tracks down there, little river right there, and here's the interstate. I thought I was recording earlier, so maybe I did, maybe I didn't, I don't know. Anyhow, this is still in Harriman State Park. You gotta make sure you follow the right path. There's a lot of them around here. The white blazes. It says turn here. You got a foot trail sign. Foot trail maintained by the New York, New Jersey Trail Conference. There's Lemon Squeezer 1.7. I'll hit that today. Fingerboard, Arden Valley Road. That's where I'm going to today. 5 miles. All right. The rest of that stuff I'll see tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, if you look here, you see these retaining walls, or these walls built up. Of course, the bridge here. The walls go down there and right there. And this is the water that comes out of the lake. So I'm guessing at one time, way back, there used to be a mill here of some sort. And this was the water that guided it through, or through the wheel. I don't see any remnants of any foundations or anything like that, but I'm guessing that's what it is. All right, I just met a gentleman, and he gave me a stroopwafel. I like these. These are good. These here, yeah. All right, continuing on. Just wanted to show you something. I don't know if we're still in the park or not. Could very well be. I don't know how big space it takes up, or area it takes up, I guess. But I just want to show you what the forest around here looks like. It's all covered in grass. Real long grass. And it's everywhere like that. It's quite the different look that you normally see in the forest with undergrowth and stuff. But it's really quite nice. It looks like a green shag carpet under here. Extra long. Alright. We got a huge mountain of rocks to go in, under, and right up here somewhere is the lemon squeezer. So let me bring you along. I'm gonna mount you on my chest so I get my hands free from going down this hill. There's signs, AT. Now this is not the lemon squeezer. This is just a passageway to it. This rock is wet. Made it, almost. Going up here, there's a hand-over-hand rock scramble up at the top. And the slippier as the rocks are, there's an optional blue blaze around the side that soon have to do that. And I am not going to do that. I'll let the young bucks do that, and as wet as it is and rocky as it is, I'll be brave and take the blue blaze bypass. All right, let's see. Now it doesn't, not necessarily a walk in the park, mind you. I mean, it's
quite the climb, but it's not the climb they had up there. There's Blue Blaze up there, so that's where I got to go to meet up with it. So here's another one of those signs. And Fingerbird Shelter 1.5, Arden Valley Road 2.6. That's my stop for today, so that's the one I care about. 2.6. All right.
Time, 60 minutes.
Well, so I've been on the road for, looks like 8 hours. 8 hours, really? Almost 2 o'clock, yeah. 8 hours. So today has been a slow day. All right, looks like I'm dropping down, but the only way I see out is to go up. So I'm guessing I got a climb coming up. All right, let's do this. Finish out this day. 2.6 miles. That should be maybe an hour and a half. So it's 1 o'clock. It's going on 2 o'clock. So should be done no later than 3:30. That'd be one of my latest days on trail in a long time. Okay, just came upon these water tanks. This is an old one, and I'm sure it's not used anymore. And that one over there, the blue one, would be the new one. Okay, let's see. I've come out of the woods here on this 2-track. There's a blaze. I get to follow a gravel road the rest of the way down. I'm hoping. And then I should be seeing Brother John here shortly. All right, there is Brother John. He's got the car open and ready for me. Ain't that special? What a day. This day was a hard day, and it is done. Thank you very much for coming along, and tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, we'll pick it up right there across the street. All right, have a good night.